Today's story is going to be I think, kind of a revenge story. So let's go ahead and begin. So starting off, I'm about 8 years old, and it was a Friday when this happened. I was 8 years old, and there was this kid who sat next to me in class. We'll call him Charles, because everybody named Charles is a complete psychopath. His name was Charles. Not really his name, I forgot it, but we're just going to call him Charles. But the thing about him is that he smelled, really awful about almost every single day. And we're going to get to that at the end, but, he smelled awful really day. And Charles, wasn't a bright kid. He would always copy off of me, steal my papers, and claim them his own. He did that several times. And he never got in trouble for it. Not only that, but he wouldn't wear underwear to school. You know how I know that? Because one day I was at lunch. Okay, I was going to the bathroom because I needed to use it. He's in there. There's about 2 other kids in there. I'm waiting in the line to use the urinal. He washes his hands, and when he's done washing his hands, he turns around. He's like, look, pulls his pants down to his ankle, fucking balls and cock just out and about. Okay, and I'm like little balls and little cock. They're just out and about. The foreskin is overlapping and everything. It's horrific. And one of the kids, he's like, look, I don't wear underwear to school. And then one of the kids in there had the nerve to say, why? And he's like, I'll tell you why. Because if I wear underwear to school, then I poop in the underwear. And when I poop in the underwear, the underwear doesn't let the poop roll out of my pants. So apparently the only reason why he didn't wear underwear to school is because if he wore it, he would have the tendency to crap in them all day. Okay. All right, but moving on, we're in class and everything. We were like doing something. I forgot what it was, but I remember it was something with colors. We were coloring, and I dropped my crayon box, and my crayons went everywhere. Fucking, that's the worst thing that could happen to you when you drop your crayons or color pencils. And they scatter all over the classroom, and then everybody jumps out their desk like it's a fire. Embarrassing. But guess who helps me pick them up? Yeah, Charles. Charles, like Charles. I don't want my, crayons to smell like human fecal matter. Just come on, give them to me. I give them to me. He stands up. I'm still kind of like on my knees, kind of, putting my my crayons back in the box, and then he comes close to me. When he comes close to me, guess what? I get a whiff of Charles' front area, and I was like, whoa, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And I get up, I look him dead in the eye, and I tell Charles, I'm like, Charles, did you wash your weenie cheese off? He's like, what? I'm like, you don't wash your weenie cheese, do you? That's why you stink. Obviously that made him upset. He started throwing a tantrum, if you would call it, and he started fake crying, and I got in trouble. Okay, I got in trouble, and since I got in trouble, it was Friday before Christmas break, and on Monday, the teacher told us that when we take our test on Tuesday, if everybody gets an 80% or higher, on Friday, before school's over, she'll stop everything, we'll watch a Christmas movie, and she'll bring snacks. Okay, and let me tell you, the snacks she brought were fucking amazing. She brought Little Debbie's, those cookies from, that have those frosting things on them from like Target or Walmart. I'll put a picture up. Cupcakes, milk, and something else. I forgot what it was. It was something. Brownies. She brought brownies too. And obviously, since I said that, I got him upset. He started fake crying because I don't believe his crying. I got in trouble, so I wasn't allowed to have any of those snacks. Okay, I had to sit in the back of the class next to the teacher's desk and write a paper on my actions of what I did. And then when I was done, I was allowed to watch the movie, but I wasn't allowed to get snacks. That was my punishment. What's even more messed up about that story? I had to sit next to the teacher while she was, throughout the whole movie, just constantly eating all the fucking snacks she brought. I was pissed. I was beyond pissed. Okay? That is some unfair judgment. That is communism right there, and that is why you don't vote Democrat. But anyways, fuck you, Charles, for that. Oh yeah, on why he smells so bad. Apparently his parents didn't believe in showering, and the school got curious about why he smelled so bad almost every day. So they went to his house. Turns out it was very messy. It looked like the scene from Hoarders. They didn't believe in showering because they were hippies, literal hippies. I'm talking literal hippies. I mean, dad had long braided hair. Mom was like some weird shit, you know. They reeked like weed. And maybe that's why he smelled like shit. He just reeked like weed. But they didn't believe in showering, so they got in trouble for unsanitary living conditions and putting the children at risk. So the kids got taken away and had to go live with their aunt. But when the parents got mad, so they attacked the police officer that was to the house, so they went to jail. And, well, yeah, that's what he fucking gets for fucking, telling on me, making a fake lie about me. Lie about me, Charles, again. Take with my little Debbie snacks. Get fucking another thing coming to you. That's karma, baby. That's karma, baby. Also, the teacher who did not let me get the snacks, literally my face munched on them. Right? I don't know where you are. Right? I know where you are. I saw you at the grocery last week. She asked me for help on something, and I said, we're sold out. But in my head, we got a brand new stock of what she was looking for. I think it was like a pair of shoes or something. I don't know. I work at Target. But that's just my story, right? If you stink and somebody tells you you stink, don't get mad. Go home, wash your ass.